Hi, I'm Nathan Shipley. I'm the industry expert at the NPD Group for the automotive industry. The automotive industry is embarking upon a period of significant innovation and change. One could argue that over the next 10 years, our industry will see more innovation and change than any other industry that NPD tracks. And these factors hold true for both sides of the market, both the do-it-yourself market on the retail side, as well as the do-it-for-me market, where consumers are taking vehicles to have work done for them. If you think about changing consumer behavior, things like baby boomers retiring, we know that on average, all boomers will be retired in the next 10 years. And you have millennials that are coming into their peak driving years. You have boomers that when they retire, we know that their driving behavior literally cuts in half. The amount of miles that they drive in a year literally overnight goes in half from what it was when they were working. No other industry that NPD tracks sees consumer behavior change so drastically upon retirement as the automotive industry does. We know that the e-commerce marketplace has an impact on certain categories, but not all. In the DIY space, we know that consumers are standing at the store shelf looking at products to buy for their cars, but they're on their phones looking online at your website, your competitors' websites, looking at reviews, trying to understand how other consumers have rated these products, what the market data is out there about these products, what manufacturers are saying about their products. So your presence online is critical as it relates to consumers buying products for their cars. On the do-it-for-me side of the business, we know that consumers are bringing their cars to shops for repairs, but they're also doing research online about the products that you're recommending for their cars, as well as the services you're recommending, trying to understand, are the services really necessary? Are the prices you're quoting fair? On the DIY side for e-commerce, we know that certain categories really are what we consider to be distressed purchases. And so these categories are more e-commerce proof. Think about batteries and hard parts, categories that we really don't see consumers shifting online because they are distressed purchases. The product is broken, it's not working, they need it now. So e-commerce is having a varying effect, but an important effect on our industry. While it's important to think about 2017 and all of the factors, both macroeconomic factors as well as factors in our industry that are impacting your business, it's also important to think about down the road, more like 10 years down the road, this whole idea that self-driving cars will be all over the place. I had the opportunity to attend the Consumer Electronics Show earlier this year, and at that show, a big part of that show was automotive manufacturers, automotive companies exhibiting self-driving cars and all the technology that comes along with self-driving cars. It's hard to believe, but these cars are here, they're on the roads today, and they will be very prevalent within the next 10 years on the roads. So if you're a company in the automotive aftermarket, are you thinking about the longer term? It's important to think about your business today, but it's also important to think about the longer term and how your business is going to adapt to things like self-driving cars.